Hi everyone, this is Bethany Barker and I wanted to welcome you to my module. So I wanted to start actually not in the module but on the home page of this just so I could show how I am satisfying one of the requirements here. Each of these modules will be open for 2 weeks. This is an orientation, so it's kind of at their own pace, and there's not really a set due date other than they need to finish it by the 2 weeks, and it won't be checked after those 2 weeks. And they're made aware of that on the home page, and then there's also the calendar that allows them. So there's not necessarily a specific date for each and every activity. They can kind of go at their own pace based on what they have available. So I wanted to show a little bit here about my module, Module 1. And forgive my computer, it's being a little bit slow today. And as it's coming up here, I'll explain Module 1 is all about Carmen. And we are currently in the instructor view, but from the student view, what they'll see is that we've got a guide here and some activities. Now these activities are all open to me, however on the student view they are not open until the release conditions are met. So there's a release condition for each and every one of these. They'll see that it's here and that it's the next thing they need to do. However, until the release condition is met, they won't be able to actually click on it. So that makes it easy for them to navigate through. So that's kind of the learning resources are present and accessible, current, and hopefully they're all appropriately titled. They're the quiz, the Dropbox posting, and then also a survey. So what this is intended to do is just to kind of acquaint our new learners with Carmen and what Carmen can do. So the students will be given the learning guide here, and it's letting them know that our objective is to learn how to use Carmen, which is our management system. I give them a few reasons for why they would want to use Carmen and why they'll need to know how to do this as a student and as a graduate teaching associate. So here I also give some elective resources. They are going to have to do the UCAT teaching orientation, and during that orientation there is a Carmen session that they can take, so I let them know that. And I also give them some direction to the Digital Union, so if they want to do some things that are more in depth with Carmen, they have those options. And so what I wanted to make sure that they knew is that this is just kind of a basic overview of Carmen and what they're going to need to kind of complete the rest of this orientation, but that there's much more that you can do on Carmen out there and that they have these options available to them. So I let them know with each activity that they successfully complete, a new link to a new activity is going to pop up on the content. And so going back here to Module 1, there are opportunities for them to assess their own learning with each of the different instructions here. This is a scavenger hunt quiz. It's a pretty easy quiz. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to get all of these options correct. If they don't, they can take it as many times as they need to answer the question. And so they need to get a 3 out of 3. So then they start the quiz, and once they finish the quiz, then they move on to a Dropbox posting. When they finish the Dropbox posting, then it opens up to a scavenger hunt post. And I'll open this up because that's actually kind of a fun little activity. With the Dropbox, or with the board posting, what I want them to do is to be able to post instructions or post about themselves. And I thought I added a description. I'm going to go back and do that here in just a minute, so it'll be done by the time anyone would go to look at this. What they need to do is to introduce themselves to the learning community here in this post. And then after they've posted, then they take a brief survey about whether or not this was helpful, and then they land in a new learning guide. So the new learning guide lets them know that congratulations, they've made it all the way through the scavenger hunt. They can do all of the basic functions of Cartman that they're going to need, but then I give them a little bit of an overview of what each of the tabs above here mean and what they can do with those. And then there's one more activity, and that's, I let them kind of guide themselves from here, find something they're interested in Cartman. So something that caught their eye, something that they want to know more how to do, find the help link, and first actually, they're going to do a system check to make sure everything's compatible, and then look for things in the help option. So look for something that they're interested in doing. If they want to learn more about quizzes, they can type in quizzes and they can find a little bit about that. Once they've done this, then they post again on the discussion board I'm asking them to copy and paste the content or take a screenshot and paste it into the discussion board so they can share with others what they found. Also another little practice on the discussion board. At that point, when they complete it, I let them know here that'll be the end of Module 1, and they'll receive an announcement via email and also on the news page with information about the next module that starts on that next. So this is the course, this is the module. I am going to go back and fix that one little thing, but I hope that you enjoy it. All of your questions. There are no really high stakes assignments on here because they are just doing this for an orientation, so it's not like anything's going to be graded. All of these assignments are pretty low stakes. They will open up, as I said before, one after the other, so they're not overwhelmed with things, and it's all about learning Cartman at first so that they can continue on with the next. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm at barker.332, and I look forward to seeing all of you at our next synchronous meeting. All right, bye.